no fear. Every word I spit, it's crystal clear. Love's a weapon, but I'm living in the fire. Flames on my mind, taking me higher. I'm the storm, I'm the thunder, I'm the beast. I feast on these dreams, yeah, I'm never at peace. Torn between love, but I'm lost in the rage. Heart locked up, trying to break out of this cage. Every breath I take feels like a war zone. I'm alone in this fight, but I hold my own. Burn the past, burn the bridges I crossed. Paying the price, yeah, I'm counting the cost. I've been through the darkest, I've seen all the pain. Love's a game, but I'm playing to win. Not the same, no mercy, no love, just a killer's instinct. I'm quicker than thoughts, faster than you think. My mind's a battlefield, no time for rest. I'm on a quest, put your soul to the test. Love's a chain, but I'm breaking the link. I'm faster than light, yeah, I'm moving in sync. You're caught in the trap, but I'm making my way. I rise from the dirt, yeah, I'm here to stay. My heart's been shattered, but I'm still alive. Survivor's mentality, I'll always strive. I'm a king in this war, no crown, no throne, but I stand tall, walking this path alone. Love's a war, and I'm battling the odds. Feeling the heat, but I'm playing the gods. Every scar I got, it's a badge of honor. I'm the king of pain, never been a goner. Heart cold as ice, but my blood runs hot. I fight for my soul, never gonna stop. Life's a game, a chance, and I'm rolling the dice. Love's a sacrifice, I pay the price. I'm caught in the chaos, but I'm finding my peace. I break all the chains and my soul's release. I move like a shadow, silent and swift. Love's a gift, but I'm dealing the rift. Every word I speak, it's like fire in the air. I'm a soldier of love, but I'm walking on air. No fear in my chest, just a heart full of rage. I'm the beast in the cage, feeling the stage. Love's a drug, I'm addicted to pain. I rise from the ashes, I'm born again. Fast as lightning, but my heart's in the storm. I'm colder than winter, but I'm raising the warmth. I'm breaking the chains that keep me confined. In this world full of hate, I'm finding my mind. Yeah, no lights. Whoa. Neon lights flash at the street corner, the night alive. Brothers gather round, speakers shaking the sky. Cars zoom by, people rush on their way. Every step beats to the rhythm, heading for a new day. Coffee stand on the corner, serving cups hot and fresh. One sip, we keep moving, never stopping, never rest. Every face around here has a tale to tell. Some looking for chances, others chasing dreams as well. This is the block, no one can stop. Day or night, we're all in the grind non-stop. Every street has a history to unfold. The story of the block forever told. Forever told. Old Iron's motorcycle roars down the street. He laughs, who can win this game, who can defeat? The shopkeeper stands waiting by his door. Raindrops tap the glass like beats on the floor. I see the young ones, their dreams burning bright, jumping on the streets like they're ready to take flight. The cop car passes, but the block stays loud. Everyone's searching for the path that they vowed. This is the block, no one can stop. Day or night, we're all in the grind non-stop. Every street has a history to unfold. The story of the block forever told. Lights guide me as I walk back home, but but the scenes I've seen are forever etched, never alone. No matter how far the future may seem, the stories of these streets will always be my dream. This block's seen it all, the rise and the fall, falling down, getting up. We keep answering the call, looking back at the path, the road we've walked. It's this block that gave me the strength to talk. Lights guide me as I walk back home, but the scenes I've seen are forever etched, never alone. We're never alone. No matter how far the future may seem, the stories of these streets will always be my dream. This is the block, no one can stop. Day or night, we're all in the grind, non-stop. Every street has a history to unfold. Forever told, forever told, forever told, forever told, forever told, yeah, forever told.
It's like the world don't care, huh?
Let me tell you how I see it. Woke up every day, pain still in my chest, feeling like I'm stuck in this never-ending mess. This world don't show love, it's all just a game. I keep pushing, but tell me who's to blame. Gold chain on my neck, but it's heavy as a curse. Living lavish, but inside it's getting worse. Watch on my wrist, tick-tock, it mocks me. Time slipping by, but the pain still haunts me. Look around, all I see is fake smiles. People living lost, wandering for miles. I got a mansion on the hill, but I'm trapped in denial. Life's a joke, but I fake a laugh for a while. Night falls, the world starts to dim. Scrolling old text, stories that never begin. Outside, sirens wail like a funeral hymn. I toast to regrets, but the fire's getting slim. Gold chains, but I'm feeling the weight. Got the money, got the fame, but it don't feel great. Drowning in my thoughts, lost in my gains. Tell me who's to blame when I feel these chains. Gold watches, tick-tock through the night. Rich in the pocket, but it don't feel right. Trapped in a world where nothing feels bright. Tell me why does my shine still feel so tight? I got everything they want, but it's feeling so wrong. Popping bottles, wearing brands, still don't belong. Living the dream, but the dream is a lie. I wear the mask, but I'm just getting by. People talk behind my back, they don't know my pain. I got the gold, but it's driving me insane. Diamonds on my wrist, but my soul's in flames. In the mirror I see success, but it's all just names. Cash in my hand, but my heart's a mess. Life's a game, but I'm stuck in the stress. I'm living high, but the rain still falls. This world's a game of lies, and I'm taking the calls. Gold chains, but I'm feeling the weight. Got the money, got the fame, but it don't feel great. Drowning in my thoughts, lost in my gains. Tell me who's to blame when I feel these chains. Gold watches, tick-tock through the night. Rich in the pocket, but it don't feel right. Trapped in a world where nothing feels bright. Tell me why does my shine still feel so tight? I hate the world for making me fake. Got everything, but it feels like a mistake. They call me blessed, but I'm cursed with the weight. Lost in the mirror, can't escape this fate. I bought my freedom, but it's locked in a cage. Rich on the outside, but inside I'm a rage. Every step I take, I feel the world's pain. But they say I'm blessed, can't you see the strain? Gold chains, but I'm feeling the weight. Got the money, got the fame, but it don't feel great. Drowning in my thoughts, lost in my gains. Tell me who's to blame when I feel these chains.
never blink. Wired up walls, but the phones don't ring. Day one, set up life in a box. TV's snowing, alarm clock mocks. Neighbors like shadows behind cracked doors. I wave, they vanish like winds on the shore. Job's a desk in a room full of gray. Smile so fake, it clouds the day. Nightfall comes, heavy like lead. Scrolling messages I never sent instead. Outside sirens dance, funeral choir. Toasting regrets by a cheap gas fire. Broken signals, broken dreams, calling out through shattered screens. If you hear me, call me back before the dark turns me to black. Broken signals, broken skies, whispering my last goodbyes. If you hear me, send me light before I vanish in the night. Radio static fills cracks in my brain. Listen for answers, but it's all in vain. Met a girl once at the corner store. Shared a laugh, then never saw her anymore. Left notes on the fridge, no one would find. Played chess with shadows, lost in my mind. Calendar stuck, last year's view. Time broke down, but nothing's new. I talk to the faucet, the floor creaks loud. Pretend they answer, pretend they're proud. Put my number in a bottle, threw it on the street. Watched it bounce, shattered at my feet. Broken signals, broken dreams, calling out through shattered screens. If you hear me, call me back before the dark turns me to black. Broken signals, broken skies, whispering my last goodbyes. If you hear me, send me light before I vanish in the night. Started hearing whispers from the other side. Old radios tuning to things I denied. Late night knocking, it fades when I rise. Street lights flicker, tired eyes. Painted my windows with hopes and dread. Messages scroll, still alive, they said. Dreamed I escaped on a train with no name. Woke up alone, but nothing's the same. Burned out bulbs hum a hollow sound. Every step like a drum, pounding the ground. Carried a mirror, it's my only friend. Reflected a ghost I couldn't defend. Broken signals, broken dreams, calling out through shattered screens. If you hear me, call me back before the dark turns me to black. Broken signals, broken skies, whispering my last goodbyes. If you hear me, send me light before I vanish in the night. Wrote letters to myself, sealed them tight. Stack them high like towers of spite. One day, maybe they'll find and know I tried to hold on, but the static just grows. Neighbors moved out, or maybe dissolved. The lock on my door's a riddle unsolved. Checked my reflection, flickered it blurred. Mouth still moving, but no sound heard. Final post-it note stuck to the glass says, if you read this, I've already passed. Streetlights hum a funeral tune while the dark rolls in a silent monsoon. Broken signals, broken dreams, calling out through shattered.
Marked for life, built by scars, crowned in blood.
Ink runs deep down my arms and veins. Each mark a war, each line a chain. Raised in fire, I own these streets. Every step I take makes the concrete weep. Steel eyes, no fear in my chest. Gold tooth grin with a bulletproof vest. Name rings out like a hammer slam. Built my throne from broken hands. No mercy for snakes, no deals with rats. Only loyalty stitched in blood-soaked tats. I walk with storms locked in my palms. King of the scars, bearer of psalms. Crowned in blood, marked in flame. No one speaks without my name. King of the dirt, lord of the pain. Born in the dark, I wear the chain. Ghost in the alley, wolf in the smoke. I write my history in every stroke. Nights how my victory's lost, but I never fold, no matter the cost. Knuckles cracked like thunder at war. One glance fist and you hitting the floor. Respect ain't given, it's carved in stone. I carved my kingdom out of broken bones. Cigarette burns and cold blade kisses survive more curses than 1,000 witches. I don't just stand, I bend fate's will, wired with rage that time can't kill. Crowned in blood, marked in flame, no one speaks without my name. King of the dirt, lord of the pain, born in the dark, I wear the chain. Tigers inked crawling up my spine, each claw tells a battle that's mine. Snakes twist around my clenched fist, venom in veins, iron in wrists. They whisper my name in shadowed halls, scared to breathe when I walk the walls. Eyes cut sharper than any blade, smile colder than a hand grenade. Silence bows when I hit the scene, crown stitched into the seams. Only death can challenge my reign, but even death knows to stay in its lane. Crowned in blood, marked in flame, no one speaks without my name. King of the dirt, lord of the pain, born in the dark, I wear the chain. Bullet scars tell better stories than tongues. I carry my legends in punctured lungs. Steel cross chained around my neck, reminding God who signs the checks. Night gave me teeth, day gave me claws, born to break unspoken laws. Never needed a crowd to stand tall. I am the court, the crown, the call. Marked by fire, chosen by fist, a storm that no man could resist. I built an empire, brick by spit, king of pain, and I don't quit. Crowned in blood, marked in flame, no one speaks without my name. King of the dirt, lord of the pain, born in the dark, I wear the chain. Feared.
But I rise in flame. War. But I rise in flame. Blood. Time I rise in flame. Torn between love and hate, no place to hide. But I rise in flame. Pain cuts deep, thick, dead, done. I'm a beast unleashed, no chains can hold me like a storm rolling in. You don't know me, life's a battlefield, hard cold as ice. I paid the price, twice roll the dice. Love and war, I mix them, they twist them like fate. Crawling through the trenches, I suffocate. Heartbeat steady, but my mind's deranged. Keeping enemies close, I'm a line they change. Eyes bloodshot, trying to find a way out, but the walls close in, there's no doubt. My past it goes, trust me like a curse. Love's a weapon, but I use it to hurt. I don't sleep, gotta grind, no breaks. Caught between love and hate, no stakes. Shotgun to my chest, yet I'm still breathing. Pain's my companion, it's deceiving. Heart's a weapon, I'm locking it down. No savior coming, I'm riding this town. Tell 'em I'm ready, tell 'em I'm set, but love is the trigger, I can't fight back. Till I'm rising state. For the twain suffered one of my soul. I'm a ghost in the shadows, I rise from the dark, waging battles with myself, I'm leaving a mark. Eyes wide open, heart ripped apart, living in a world where the real ones start. Ain't no rules here, the game's savage, I'm dodging bullets, love's a deadly magic. Burn bridges, build walls, stacking my scars. I don't need redemption, I'm seeing the stars. Grit in my teeth, hands stained with sin. Love's a lie, but I'm addicted to it within. Life's a cage, but I'm breaking through. In this world, there's only one truth. You either win or die, there's no in between. A heart full of venom, a mind so mean. Yeah, I don't fear death, I embrace the end. Love's a game, but I can't pretend. Sick of the lies, I'm done with the play. In this cruel world, you get eaten today. For your mindset, no time to waste. And every step's a battle I can't escape. Minds are twisted, hearts are cold. I've seen it all and I'm growing bold. A heart of stone, my soul's been torn, but I fight, I rise, I'm reborn. I'm reborn. I'm reborn. The rising flame. Hove in a grind, no breaks, caught between love and hate. No stakes, shotgun to my chest, yet I'm still breathing. Pain's my companion, it's deceiving. Heart's a weapon, I'm locking it down. No savior coming, I'm riding this town. Tell 'em I'm ready, tell 'em I'm set. But love is a trigger I can't forget. Fuck that, forget. Fuck that, forget. Fuck that, forget. Love is a trigger I can't forget. Fuck. Let it rise and fly. Crown in my hand, walk like a boss, blood on the land, spit like a Glock, eyes never blink, weight of the world, still I don't sink. Grit in my teeth, smoke in my lungs, wolves at my door, song still sung, diamond cut scars, gravel in my veins, laugh at the storms, dance in the rain, steel in my jaw, fire in my gut, knives in my smile, never gave a concrete beats where my soul was stitched, raised in the cracks where the angels ditched. Gold chain heavy, soul still lean, cash in my mind, war in my spleen, tatted up stories, fist right fate, walk through hell with a lion's gate. Bulletproof mind, venomous breath, smile with a blade, flirt with death, born from the dirt, stitched by the pain, each broken bone still calls my name. Cement heart, wire wrap dreams, built my throne out of broken beams. Whispers of kings flow through my skin, every damn loss carved me a win. Tigers in my blood, smoke on my track, never bow down, never look back. Grind to the grave, ride till I'm dust, trust no soul, only trust lust. Moved in 3 months ago, said fresh start, no fears. Found a shoebox flat where you hear your neighbor's tears. Paper walls thin like skin, every whisper creeps in. Every slam, every cough, every midnight spin. At first it felt alive, like a radio buzz. Told myself at least I'm not alone, because I heard laughter through vents. I heard lives being lived while I microwaved dinners and tried to forgive. Turned my TV up high like a fake friend's hug. Played songs from my childhood, chasing back the drug. But the louder the noise, the deeper the hole, like a house full of voices that still leaves you cold.
Paper walls, paper souls, echo back what no one knows. I'm screaming silent through the cracks, but the world just turns its back. Paper walls, paper dreams, nothing's solid, nothing's clean. If you listen close at night, you can hear my ghost ignite.
Next door, they argue about rent and regret. I lay awake counting shadows and sweat. Below me kids gaming, cursing the air, while I stare at the ceiling in a sunken chair. Went to the store, bought chips and cheap beer. Cashier asked big night, smile from ear to ear. I nodded, lied, said friends coming through, but my only guest was the flickering blue. Kitchen bulb hums like a wasp in my ear, fills up the silence that I used to fear. Now I sip in the dark to the beat of the floor, listening for footsteps that won't come anymore.
Paper walls, paper souls, echo back what no one knows. I'm screaming silent through the cracks, but the world just turns its back. Paper walls, paper dreams, nothing's solid, nothing's clean. If you listen close at night, you can hear my ghost ignite.
I started writing on the walls with a shaky hand. Are you okay? Is there a plan? Left notes for ghosts that never replied. Watched ink bleed down like the tears I denied. Scribbled poems, drew cracks where my mind split. Every word a confession I couldn't admit. Neighbors moved out, I barely knew when. Only the echoes stayed, my paper-thin friends. But one night, knock, knock at the door, dead still. Heart froze over like winter's chill. Didn't open, didn't breathe, didn't plead. Just listened to the silence that followed the need.
Paper walls,
Now the walls are black with marker and pain. No light in the kitchen, just smears like rain. I don't bother with calls, don't check my mail. No one's knocking now, no rescue detail. The city roars outside, but I drift in reverse, becoming wallpaper, becoming a curse. Some nights I forget my own reflection's face, a hollow outline in an abandoned.
Paper walls, paper souls, echo back when no one knows. I'm screaming silent through the cracks, but the world just turns its back. Paper walls, paper dreams, nothing's solid, nothing's clean. If you listen close at night, you can hear my ghost ignite.
Now the walls are black with marker and pain. In that afternoon, I stood in the corner, watching him surrounded, eyes filled with sorrow. They laughed like kings of the world, while he was just a helpless child trapped in their cruel hold. I stood behind the window, rage burning inside. Couldn't speak up, but the fire was rising deep inside. Wanted to rush in, punch him in the chest, but my legs were frozen. Like a fool, I just stood there, doing nothing. I watched him, cold and heartless, like hunters torturing the innocent. No remorse, their words stabbed into his heart. And in that moment, my own heart shattered, feeling the same coldness. I'm angry, waiting for the day, for the flames of revenge to rise and blaze. The old me kept silent, now the spark's alive. Your laughter's etched in my mind, I won't forget. I'll make you pay, I'll make you pay. Days went by, now I'm the target too. They laugh at me, mock me, stepping on my soul. They say I'm weak, say I'm a fool. Each word, each insult, I feel it take its toll. Lonely, I started to doubt myself, wondering if I even deserve to live. Cannot even survive this hell every moment. Their cold eyes suffocating me. My heart's torn apart like I'm not allowed to breathe. But I'm done with silence, I'm done with fear. The anger's ablaze now, burning clear. I'll rise again. I'm angry, waiting for the day, for the flames of revenge to rise and blaze. The old me kept silent, now the spark's alive. Your laughter's etched in my mind, I won't forget. I'll make you pay. I was quiet once, couldn't fight back. Now my heart's on fire, no looking back. I know one day I'll stand in your face, make you regret, make you feel disgrace. All my silence now becomes strength, all my pain turns into weapons. Flames of revenge will swallow all your laughter, my deepest memory. One day I'll stand tall, make you tremble, show you what true fear really feels like. I'm angry, waiting for the day, for the flames of revenge to rise and blaze. The old me kept silent, now the spark's alive. Your laughter's etched in my mind, I won't forget. I'll make you pay, I'll make you pay. This is my revenge, this is my power. I won't stay silent, I won't back down. One day I'll take back my pride.
Love's a loaded clip, straight to the brain. Sweet at the start, ended in pain. Venom on lips, lies in disguise. Sugar-coated poison, murder in eyes. Pillow talk fake, cold as a blade. Kisses like daggers, cusses she made. Laughed at my wounds, danced on my scars. Built her castle from broken hearts. Whispers were venom, touch was a trap. Heart was a battlefield, fell in the gap. Chains made of promises, rusted and snapped. Left me in ruins, soul overlap.
stuck in my head.
Cupid's a liar, wings soaked in blood. Shoots broken arrows, stains in the mud. Danced with her shadow, drank from her well. Fell from her heaven, straight into hell.
Cold was her breath, black was her soul. Hands full of gold, heart full of holes. Built me a coffin, stitched from lies. Nailed it shut with her goodbye.
Now love's just ashes, swept by the breeze. Gone like a whisper, down on my knees. Scarred by the past, chained to the hate. Locked all my heart behind steel gates.
No more roses, no more dreams. Only cold nights and shattered schemes. Tattooed her name right over the flame. Burned it out, never again the same.
She was a storm, dressed in silk and lace. Smiled with a dagger, sweet in disgrace. I spit on the love, curse every vow. Break every chain, I'm stronger now. She was a storm, dressed in silk and lace. Smiled with a dagger, sweet in disgrace. I spit on the love, curse every vow. Break every chain, I'm stronger now. Love left a scar that won't heal. Fake smile, sharp knives under meals. Hearts freezing, numb to the steel. Shadows whisper what I can't feel. Torn notes, burned letters in rain. Laughing through this hollow pain. No trace, no scent, just stains. Lost faces dripping down the drain. Built walls higher than my hope. Choked words hanging from a rope. Trust bled out, no antidote. Dreams died in the lies they wrote. Ghost footsteps in an empty hall. Cold fingers trace my every fall. No one left I can even call. Built my throne out of broken walls. Love was a blade in velvet hands. Silent cuts in forgotten lands. Buried deep where hatred stands. Carved my name in the sinking sand. Broke my vows on shattered ground. Hollow echoes, no sweet sound. Tears dried up, lost and found. Buried beneath this battleground. No fairy tales, no white doves. Just burnt wings and faded loves. Empty bottles, rusted gloves. Fighting ghosts nobody loves. Carve the lies under my skin. Smile wide, hide the sin. Dead inside, can't begin. Wear my scars like second skin. Papers torn, the ink bleeds black. Cross the line, no turning back. Souls avoid under attack. Lost in roads that never track. Mirror crack, reflections gone. Played my role, sang the wrong song. Right felt twisted all along. Weak hearts never last long. No savior in these cursed nights. No dreams under broken lights. Just me and these endless fights. Wearing crowns made of lost rights.
during these cursed nights. No dreams under broken lights. Just me and these endless fights, wearing crowns made of lost rights.